So yesterday my buddy hit me up and was like, hey bro, you want to get high with me? I was like, motherfucker, you know I don't do drugs. Unless I'm on vacation. I've been over this. He's like, it's not drugs, man. It's Delta 8 gummies. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Chewable vaccines? I don't want any part of it. He was like, no, it's like weed, but it's not weed, you know? Like, it gets you high like weed, but it's legal. And I'm like, oh, so it's like Suboxone for potheads. And he was like, yeah, pretty much. And I was like, cool. I'll take 6. Now, I only ate 2 at first, but I didn't feel anything for the first 15 to 20 minutes. And I was like, man, this sucks. So I ate the other 4. And my buddy was like, you might want to slow down. I was like, well, it's a little late for that, dumbass. I just ate the rest. What do you mean, throw up? Besides, like, that's like telling an alcoholic to take it easy on the root beer. The shit's not even real. Okay? But it was real, okay? And to be honest with you, the first 2 probably would have done me in. But the last 4 was like cremating a burn victim. It just finished the job. Because you fast forward about 45 minutes, my buddy's gone. And I'm in my backyard high as shit in the middle of a mental chess match with a fucking dementia patient. It's like 10:30 at night, I'm back there minding my own business. All of a sudden, I hear what sounds like somebody with COPD picking up the clarinet for the first time, just back there. I ain't think nothing about it, but it went on for like an hour. But then again, I was high, so it could have been like 7 minutes. But I go inside and I tell my wife about it, and she was like, you smoking that shit again? But then she comes outside, and she hears it too. It goes on for a long time. And she freaks out and goes running back inside, and that's when it hit me, you know. I gotta protect this fucking family. So I go running inside, not to grab a gun, no. For some reason, my primal instinct was to dig through my daughter's toy box until I found this old whistle. It was a McDonald's toy from 2016. Had more chicken nugget and toddler spit residue on it than Jeffrey Epstein's dick, but I didn't care. My wife locks eyes with me. She's like, what are you gonna do with that? I was like, I'm calling this motherfucker back. So it's dark. I'm just back here blowing this whistle in the middle of the night and God knows what. I can't see nothing. It was like I was playing Marco Polo with Helen Keller. But like, I was just trying to establish dominance, you know. I figured if I come out there blowing the whistle too, it would just run them off. For some reason, I thought that would be the manly approach. But then those motherfuckers started answering back, and I was like, oh no, this shit's scary. I didn't think I'd get this far. And my wife, she's like, well, go talk to him. Go talk to him, see what's going on. And I'm like, I'll go talk to him. So I climb over the fence. I'm scared to death. I make eye contact with this guy. He's got no shirt on, okay, and he's wearing cargo shorts. I don't want to fight somebody wearing cargo shorts or holding on to a lot of shit. Motherfucker had more pockets on him than a pool table. He could have had like 17 Beanie Babies on him. I wouldn't have known it. Fuck that. And then it turns out it was this guy in our neighborhood with dementia. As soon as he locked eyes with me, he took off running. I know he had dementia because as I caught up with him, he kept just, it was like he thought he was being chased by a panther or something. He was shouting out, stay away from me, you giant pussy! I chased his ass for 4 blocks, and by the time I caught him, I was so high, I didn't even know why I was running. You know, I felt like Forrest Gump with a concussion. We were fucked. Like, neither one of us knew how to get back home. We were like Lewis and Clark on acid. We're just walking around confused, looking for something. To let you know how high I really was, I actually suggested that we might have better luck finding our way back home if we just split up. To a guy with dementia. So of course he obliges. Motherfucker takes off running through the woods, shaking his dick around like a psychopath. I'm like, son of a bitch. I go running up to somebody's door. I'm like, hey, there's a guy running around here, a fucking lunatic. He's got no shirt on, a whistle around his neck. Call the cops. And then I take off running into the woods after him. But the lady at the door looked mortified, but I didn't care. I'm trying to rescue this guy, so I'm running through the woods. I didn't know why she looked that way. Until the cops showed up and found me out there with no shirt on and a whistle around my neck. I was like, it's not what it looks like. There's another guy out here that looks just like this. Fuck Delta 8. Hope you made it home, Charlie.